Hello, hello, hello. Hello, welcome to Wednesday's Legs. Right, you don't need weights for this session. It's just 20 minutes-ish of leg exercises. You'll need a chair though. So we're going to start with our usual warm-up, which is a heel dig and an opposite bicep curl, and a heel dig and an opposite bicep curl. One leg out, both arms. Yes, I got that the right way around. One leg, both arms. One leg back, both arms forward. One leg back, both arms forwards. High knee, high arm. If you can't get your arm up there, just do that. I'm going to do that because I can. Opposite arm and leg. So heel dig, side. This just warms up your muscles, warms up your joints, gets your balance going, gets your mind in gear because you've got to think about coordinating and remembering the sequence. So it does everything really. Can't tell you the lottery numbers, can't make you a cup of tea, but that's about it. Although you'll be so fit and healthy that you can spring up and make your own tea. Right, announcements. There's no class next week. I'm hoping to resume classes on the 23rd. But also there's no class on Friday. I thought I was going to be able to do a class on Friday, but now I can't do it. So this is the last class until the 23rd. If you're unsure, go to my Facebook page. I'll post up there where I am when I'm starting them, but I'm hoping to start them on the 23rd. So it's just a week off. But I mean, obviously, the classes are still on YouTube, so you can still go on to one on Friday, and you can do a core and balance one, and then next week you can do them on the 3 days, so that it's not as if there are no classes available. And once you put it on at 8 o'clock, you won't know the difference that I'm not actually there. Right, anyway, so if you haven't already, if you like this channel, if you could hit subscribe, that just means you like the channel. And if you like these classes, if you enjoy these classes, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that would be really good. I think that's all I've got to say at the moment. So we'll just do this for a few more times. So it's heel dig, side, back, knee. Heel dig, side, back, knee. Heel dig, side, back, knee. Right, just to finish off, we'll do 5 more. We'll do them a little bit faster. Get that out of the way. So we're going to do heel dig, side, back, knee. Heel dig, side, back, knee. Heel dig, side, back, knee. Heel dig. Oh, I haven't been counting. Side, I think this is knee. Let's count that as 4. Heel dig, side, back, knee. Right, we're going to start with sits to stand. So this is strengthening your glutes and your quads. And I'm using the chair because a squat is basically a squat is sitting without the chair. But to get the technique right, when you're new to it particularly, you tend to put your knees forward. It's your bottom that goes back. And if you use the chair, it's a real life situation anyway, because you get in and out the chair. So this is what a functional exercise is. It's an exercise that helps you with your everyday life. And that's what these classes aim to do. You're not getting strong just for the sake of it, although that's a good aim. You're getting strong so that everyday things are easier. So I'm going to show you sideways. So we're sitting down, shuffle towards the edge of the chair, knees at 90 degrees-ish. Don't have your knees in there, your feet in there, because that means your knees are over your feet. They should be there. And we're going to stand up and we're going to start from this position. So we're going to go down, touch your bottom of the chair. You're going to sit down and then up. You're not actually going to sit. You're just going to touch your bottom on the chair. So that's 2. If you need to sit down, 3. Then do. I'd rather you sat down and then had to get up again because you're still using your thighs. 4. I'm going face on now. Keep your knees pointing forwards. Don't let them drift in. 5. Go down fairly slowly. Don't plonk. Control it. 6. 7. 8. 9. Don't sort of look at the floor either. Don't sort of bend over from the waist. 10. 11. 12. And you should be doing that several times a day. Well, several times. Do it at least two sets of 12 every day, but also you're practicing it all the time when you get out of a chair. You should be able to get out of just about any chair without using your hands, even a really squishy sofa. Right, next we're going to do a lunge. So we're starting, or a split squat. I've always called it a lunge. We're not going to go backwards and forwards though. So have feet hip width apart, take a step forward so that you've still got that good firm base. I'm going to show you what it's like sideways. And then we're just going to go, you don't need to go down very far, particularly with the first one. We're just going to dip. 1. Keeping your torso upright. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. And then we're going to do the same with the other leg. 1, keeping your knees forward. 2, 3, 4, pointing forward, I mean. 5, this knee has a tendency to drift in. 7, so I have to control it. 8, doesn't do it as much as it used to though. 9, 10, 11, 12. If you want to practice your lunges and get stronger legs, when you're out walking, using the proper walking technique, of course, of picking your foot up, we're going to do a bit of dorsiflexion later on in the session. Picking your foot up, putting your heel down, using your whole foot and pushing off with your toe. If you're out walking like that properly, you can do a bit of lunge walking. Take a step forward, do a dip, another step forward, do a dip. Be careful though, because it's a balance thing. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do some squats, but we're going to do sumo squats. So get your chair and sitting down again, shuffle towards the edge. Have your feet wider now. Your feet are wider than hip width. And your knees are pointing sort of in the same direction as your toes. Then we're going to stand up. We're going to do the same again. Sticking your bottom out. 1, 2. That strengthens these muscles. It should be the inner thigh muscles that you can feel. 3. You don't have to have your legs terribly wide. 4. 5. If you can't do 12, just do what you can. 6. I mean, it's important to not injure yourself. 8. 9, but you should be challenging yourself. 10. 11. 12. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to sit down. I'm going to move this slightly forward. I'm going to sit not quite on the edge this time, and we're just going to bring our leg out to the side and then back. And the reason we do it in a chair is so that your pelvis still faces forward. So the only thing that moves is your leg. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Pretend there's a small fence there. 4, and you're just bringing your leg over it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Splendid, splendid. Right. We're going to do we're going to do skaters. Now, the way you do these is you jump to one side and then jump to the other side as if you're skating. But if you've got dodgy knees and you can't jump, just step. Okay? But jumping, also partially called plyometrics, it involves power. So we're doing strength in these exercises, but I think I must do something on power, because power is a combination of strength and speed. And if you trip, you use power to catch yourself. If you're going along and you trip, you need to be quick. Anyway, we're going to do skaters. So we're going to go 1, 2, not very elegant, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There you go. Jumping is good for you. Skipping's rather boring though. Right, we're going to do a little bit now for the hamstrings and the glutes and the back as well. And it's called good morning. Oh, puffed. It's called good morning. So you stand with your legs slightly bent, not really bent, just slightly bent. You can put your hands on your hips or wherever you like, and you're hinging at the hips. It's not your waist. You're not going down like that. Your back stays straight. Your head is in alignment with your spine. And you're going to go down to sort of 90 degrees till your torso is parallel with the floor, and then come up. 1. Slowly down, slowly up. 2, 3, 4, 5. You may feel it here a bit. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The next thing we're going to do, I'm just getting a book. I should have said you need a book that's a bit old, that you don't mind maybe getting a bit trodden upon. Or if you've got anything else, a block or something. But it needs to be, put this up a bit, needs to be stable. So we're just going to put our toes on the tip of the book and just going to come up on a tiptoe. You can have the chair if you need to, just for balance. But if you don't need it, that's fine. So we're going to go, oops, said she. 1, 2, 3. I was waiting for a tram yesterday. 4, and I was just doing tiptoe stands. 5 while I was waiting. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! 11, 12. Sorry about that. The book just puts your heel down slightly so that you're not coming from flat. You're having to move slightly. You're having to move slightly more through. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the one where we lift the toes up. Okay? And I think we're just going to do it one at a time. So we're going to go 1, 2. I think I might do this one sitting down actually, because I think the object of the exercise is to pull your foot back as hard as you can, like that. So, and I think you can do that better if you're not concentrating on balance. So have your feet out in front of you like this. Do one at a time. So we're going to go 1, lift it up. Could lift it up off the floor actually, it's easier. 2, 3, and you can see this muscle on the front of the shin. 4, moving. 5, 6, hold it at the top for a bit. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's, again, when you're walking, that is, I need that in a minute, that is for picking your feet up when you walk, using your feet. Lots of people just sort of scuff along and put their feet down, and that's when you trip. Pick your feet up and use your toes to push off. Right, what are we going to do? We're going to sit to stand again. So adopt a position, get to the front of the chair, make sure your legs are right, stand up. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Slowly down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you get good at this, you could get a lower chair. 9, 10, 11, 12. And then lunge. And this time, start off slow. Just go slightly deeper this time. Ready? 1. Start off relatively easy until you get your balance. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Remember, you do everything at your own capability. If I go down further than you, that's fine. I've been doing it longer than you, presumably. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back leg nearly gave way then. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then get the chair again. We're going to do another sumo. So sitting in the chair, shuffle forward, legs out wide, feet at 45 degrees, knees facing the same way as your feet, standing up. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes it takes me a little while to get my feet in the right position. 6, that's why I was shuffling about. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh. Next one we're doing, you can have the chair here for balance if you want, is we're doing the hip abduction. So that's one where your leg just comes up, your foot faces forwards. You don't lean to counterbalance it. So really it's just your leg moving. So strengthen these muscles. So 1, don't kick it up and don't drop it down. 2, lift it, hold it for a couple of seconds at the top. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can really feel it on this side. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, because you've been standing on one leg, we're just going to finish by doing some leg swings. Make sure you've got enough room in front and behind, and make sure you don't kick the carpet because you can damage your knee. And we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And on the other side, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maybe I should try that without holding on. I don't know if I can do it without holding on. But yeah, I seem to be able to. Right, that's it. Thank you for joining me for today's class. Yes, no class on Friday, no classes next week. Classes resume hopefully on the 23rd, but keep your eye on my Facebook page because I will give you the information there. Right, bye.